Right guys, here we are in VP4 and here's a little something for people who, like me, uh, don't like the background on the internal browser. Now this little tip is not for the internal browser. And my biggest complaint with the internal browser is the contrast between the handicaps shown on the tournament page against that grey-blue background. And I was asking Steve if he can do a dark mode for the internal browser. But this got me thinking, uh, wouldn't it be good if you could have a dark mode on all your web pages? And I wasn't aware that you could. But look at this. This is the external browser on Google Chrome. Now the great thing about this for me is that enabling dark mode in Google Chrome doesn't make everything dark on the VP4 web page. But what it does do is it does enough to make this far better for me to read. If you look at I think this is a Monday night 9-ball Scotch doubles. If you look at VP Monster and Tommy, they're clearly getting the 6-ball. You can see the contrast of the red 6-ball against the sort of darker grey background. And I thought that was brilliant. Now, if I go back to the event page, you can see that the dark mode shows up all the important things that need reading. You've got a black background against the tournament information, all of that stuff, which is very handy. And if you look at the players' names, it's clear. It's a black background, the light blue text. It's brilliant. It's so much clearer to read. Now, the one thing to bear in mind, if you enable this dark mode, it's enabled in Chrome, but it's enabled in a hidden experimental feature that is in Chrome. And I'm going to show you this. I found this by Googling it. It says how to force dark mode on every website in Google Chrome. And the first thing you need to do is to copy that text there, the Chrome flags text. If you copy that and you put it into the Google Chrome address bar up top, it says there, and enable the auto dark mode for web contents flag to force Google Chrome to display all websites in dark mode. You can also use a browser extension to force sites into dark mode. And if you do, let's just open the third one and we'll paste that in. And then hit enter, I think it is. It brings up this experimental page. And on the top there, now I think on that window there, let me just double check. Into Google Chrome address bar, blah 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 blah. Google Chrome already has a built-in dark mode. Websites can automatically switch to that if you're using it, assuming the site supports, but most websites don't have automatic dark mode or any dark mode. Rather than waiting, blah 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 blah. This is a brute force solution and it won't be as pretty. Well, it isn't, but I'm talking about specifically for VP4. So in the experimental tab, you'll see that you have this auto dark mode for website contents here. Now I've got it enabled obviously to show you, but if you want to go back to default, you just copy and paste that shortcut into the top again, and then go into this to put it back to default. But I think it's great for VP4, and this is exactly what I was talking about to Steve, to get a dark mode on the tournament pages or on the internal browser and make it much better to look at. The only thing is that the event bracket text doesn't show, but I can live with that. I know that that button works, and I know that it gives me what I prefer to watch. So try it out, guys. If you're using an external browser, remember it's easy to put on and it's easy to take off if it begins to annoy you, but I think it's great for this, and it's a little bonus that I've found this way around it for the external browser on VP4.